Okay, no? So, next problem, no? Next problem natin is ABC formed the partnership of ABC Partnership on July 1, 2018 with the following asset measured at book value in their respective records contributed by each partner. Okay? So, ito yung contribution ni A, B, and C. A contribution is 25,000 come from his personal borrowings. Also, the PPE of A and B are mortgaged with the bank for 160,000 and 16,500. The partnership is to assume the responsibility of this PPE. So, yung PPE lang ang inassume, not the personal borrowings. The fair value of accounts receivable contributed by C is 43,000 and her PPE at this date has a fair value of 365,000. All the other assets contributed are fair valued. The partners have agreed to share profit and losses 5:3 and 2 ratio ABC respectively. So, how much is the contribution of each partner? Calculate their contribution ratio. Okay? So, start tayo. So, by computing yung adjusted capital. Okay? ABC cash. Okay? Yung first line item is yung cash. So, walang nabago, no? So, 200,000, 150,000, at 150,000 din kay C. Okay? So, accounts receivable. Next is yung accounts receivable. Ano ba sabi sa accounts receivable? Wala din namang nabago except dun sa accounts receivable ni C na magiging 43,000 daw. Okay? So, yung 38,000 na accounts receivable ni B, wala nagbago. Pero, yung fair value ng accounts receivable ni C is 43,000. Okay? Next, yung inventory. Okay? Yung inventory, sabi, lahat ng other asset is contributed at fair value since wala namang sinabi for the inventory. So, ang assumption is naka fair value na ito. Okay? So, 135, 118,000 at saka 67,000. Next is yung sa PPE. Okay? Yung sa PPE, okay, meron lang na bago yung PPE ni C, naging 365,000 yung fair value. Okay. Since eto, ang pinakita dito is fair value na, pwede mo na yung baguhin. Okay? Fair value na ito, hindi na ginamit yung contra account na accumulated depreciation. Ibig sabihin, naibawas na dito, historical cost minus accumulated depreciation. Kaya pwede mo tong baguhin ang value. Okay? So for A, 950,000. For B, 460,000. And for C is 365,000. Okay? Yung PPE, fair value ito. Kaya pwedeng baguhin up to 365,000. Ito, dahil na bago. Ngayon, meron daw inassume na liab. Okay? May inassume daw na liabilities. Si A, dun sa PPE niya, and si B, dun sa PPE niya, 160,000 and 16,500 kay B. Okay? So, total adjusted capital for A is 200 plus 135 plus 950 minus 160,000 is 1,125,000. Kay B, 150 plus 38,500 plus 118,000 plus 460 minus 16,500 is 750,000. Okay? KC, 150 plus 43 plus 67 plus 365 is equal to 625,000. Okay? with a total of 2,500,000. So, ito yung ABC partner. Okay? So, 2,500,000. Since wala namang magko-contribute, no? Wala namang mag-additional investment, this is a full goodwill approach. Na kung saan kailangan mo daw dalhin sa share in profit or loss ratio yung kanilang capital contribution. Okay? So, since ito is 1,125, okay, 750 and 625, ang magiging contribution ratio nila na panibago is, ang sabi is magkano yung kanilang contribution ratio. So, 1,125 divided by 2,500,000. Okay, so 1 million divided by 2.5 million. Okay, 2.5 million divided by 2.5 million divided by 2.5 million. Okay. So, ang magiging nila is ratio nila is for A is 45%, for B is 30%, and for C is 25%. Okay, so ito yung bago nilang contribution ratio. Okay? Next, number 2. Ito yung 1. Number 2, ang question naman daw is, what is the capital balance of each partner at July instead if the interest ratio is agreed to be 4:3:3? Okay? Okay, so number 2, kapag ang napag-usapan daw nila is 4:3:3, which is 40%, no? 40%, 30%, and 30%. Okay, so for A, i-multiply mo lang uli yan by 2.5 million, 2.5 million, and 2.5 million. So the answer for number 2 is yung letter A is 1 million. Kay B, 750,000. And kay C, 750,000. Okay? So number 2, the answer is 1 million for A, 750,000 for B, and 750,000 for C. Okay? Next problem. Okay. Okay, so next problem natin is on January 1, A and B decided to form a partnership. They have the following statement of financial position. Ito yung kanilang financial position. The following were agreed to be adjusted. The equipment of A and B are under depreciated by 1.5 and 4.5. A and B need to set up allowance for doubtful accounts, which is 12,000 and 4,500 respectively. Upon formation of the partnership, we'll have 60% and 40% profit or loss for A and B. All liabilities will be assumed by the partnership. A must invest to bring the partner's capital balance in proportion to their profit or loss ratio. Okay, what is the capital after formation? What is the capital credit of A? And what is the total cash to be contributed by A based on their agreement? Okay, so may sagot na 17,250. Joke lang. Okay na, so start, bago pa simulan is kailangan mong i-adjust yung kanilang capital. Okay? Sabi, equipment daw ni A and B are under depreciated. Okay? Since under depreciated, kulang, no? So since kulang, kailangan mong dagdagan. Okay? Pero kapag dinagdagan mo yung depreciation, ang effect niya sa equipment is magiging decrease. Kaya kailangan bawasan mo tong 15,000, okay, minus ng 1,500 at minus din yung 27,000 ng 4,500. So, adjusted capital ni A is 13,500 for equipment and 27,000 minus 4,500 is 22,500. Okay? Next, both A and B needs to step up allowance for doubtful accounts amounting to 12,000 and 4,500. So, since allowance for doubtful account yan, this is a contra asset account. Okay, pag nag-set up ka ng contra asset account, mababawasan yung accounts receivable mo. Okay, minus daw ng 12,000 at minus din daw ng 4,500. Okay, so a total of 42,000 and a total of 18,000. Okay, upon the formation, 60-40 formation, all liabilities are assumed. Since liability is assumed, is kailangan mo na ito ibawas dun sa total adjusted capital. Okay, tas A must invest to bring the capital balance in proportion to their profit or loss. So, ano ang panibagong adjusted capital ni A? 1,500 plus 42,000 plus 13,500 minus 13,500 equal to 43,500. Kay B, 3,750 plus 18,000 plus 22,50 plus 22,500 minus 24,000 equal to 40,500. Okay? Ang sabi ng problem, A must invest. Okay? So, si A ang mag-i-invest. So, ibig sabihin, itong capital ni B, yan na yung total share ni B sa partnership. So, kailangan mo itong i-gross up by 40%. Kasi ang hatian nila is 60-40. 60% kay A at 40% kay B. Okay, so pag dinivide mo yan, 40,500 divided by 40% is equal to 101,250. Okay, so answer for number 1 is 101,250. Okay, so answer for number 1 is 101,250. Ngayon, para malaman mo yung panibagong capital ni A, i-times mo to dun sa profit or loss ratio niya or sa interest niya, sa capital interest. 101,250 times 60% is 60,750. Okay. So, answer for letter or number 2 is 60,750. Ngayon, itong 60,750, kailangan mong ibawas to. Okay? Since mas malaki yung adjusted, no? Mas malaki yung agreed capital dun sa adjusted niya, kailangan mong magdagdag ng 17,250. So, answer for number 3 is 17,250. Okay? So, ayun. Hanggang dun na lamang muna, no? So, paalam, no? Thank you for watching. Paalam, hanggang sa muli.